What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Cancer sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of June 21st and July 22nd, then you are a Cancer sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the month ahead for the month of October for all my Cancer sun sign friends, and this reading is designed to give you the leg up on October, to let you know how you can make it the best month possible. And we're going to be doing something a little bit differently today. I'm always tweaking, my spreads. So I'm trying a new month ahead spread. We'll see how this one works out. Any feedback you have would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so we got a new spread. One thing I do want to say before we get into this is that this is a general reading for a large group of people. Not everything is meant to resonate with everybody. Take what works for you, discard the rest. If you would like to view the personal readings that I offer, you can check those out at my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. Alright, October is here. Today we're going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot, the Mortem Oraculum, and the Untamed Truth Oracle, which is off screen at the moment. So we're going to get into the energies of October, see what we have in store for us, Cancer friends. And the first card we're going to look at is this one. And it represents what you're moving away from this October. What you'll be moving away from. We've got the Ace of Swords. Give me a moment with this. So the feelings of the aces is of something new. Of something coming out of nothing, sort of. Maybe of creativity. And the swords kind of represent thought. They represent air. They represent communication. They represent ego. They represent the things that you think and say, basically. And so putting those together, I think what's coming to an end for a lot of my Cancer sun sign friends is some new thought or new idea is going to be maybe forgotten, or the book's going to be closed on it. You might move on to a new thought or a new idea or a new way to express yourself. And I'm almost getting the feeling of like a failed experiment, maybe. Maybe you tried out a new idea, and in October you're going to find yourself moving away from it. You know, these things happen all the time. I've got a million ideas a day, and about 999,999 of them are probably worthless. Okay, there's that one or two ideas that you have that are really golden, and I just get the feeling here that there may have been something new that you were trying out in the last few weeks, and this could be maybe a new idea. Maybe you're trying to change your thought patterns. Maybe you're trying to change the way that you express yourself in some way. And I get the feeling that in October you're going to find yourself moving away from that new idea and perhaps trying something even newer. Who knows? We'll see what the next card says. But I feel as though that you're moving away from whatever that was. Again, I wish I could be more specific in these readings, but this is for a 12th of the population, and I can't say exactly what it is. I can only talk in general terms, so you should have a better idea of what I'm talking about than I do, okay? If this is resonating with you. So, yeah, I don't know what else I could say about that. Maybe the cards that come up will further elucidate this card. Possibly. We'll check it out. We'll see what the next card has to say. This card represents what you're moving towards, Cancer friends, or what you will be moving towards this October. And we've got the Queen of Wands. Aha! Oh, see? I knew like the next cards would help make me understand the Ace of Swords. So the feeling I'm getting from this Queen of Wands is that for a lot of you, I think you're moving away from the thinking part of it, and you're moving towards the doing part. And it's time to start taking action. And I think now that I see this card, like I said, the Ace of Swords makes a lot more sense. It seems like perhaps in the recent past, a lot of you were in your heads. You were thinking about things. You were trying to come up with new ideas and new things to put your energy into. And I see that phase coming to a close in October, and the new phase is, putting action into your ideas. So I may have been wrong. Maybe you're not moving away from this new idea. Maybe you're putting action into this new idea. So this makes a little bit more sense now. Maybe some of you are moving away from a new idea, but this makes a little bit more sense where probably I'm getting that most of you are probably going to be putting action into this new idea. And you're going to say, you know what, this is a great idea. I want to, I'm behind my own idea, okay? And I want to put action into it. So I see this month of October as a month for you to, take those steps and really bring this idea or this energy or whatever it may be into the physical world through your actions, through your creativity, through following your intuition, and through following your guidance. And I think October is going to be a month for you to follow your guidance towards something new. And your guidance is going to have you doing actions. So, for example, if something new is finding a new job, your actions are going to be to quit your old job, to work on your resume, to, go apply to different places if you're doing it that route. So, these days it's more about who you know and who can get you a job than what your resume states. Why am I talking about that? That's neither here nor there. But yes, okay, I started to digress. But October is going to be a month for you to take action. Very cool. And for a lot of you, it's going to be action based on an idea that you've been thinking about recently, that you've been mulling over, that is recently new to you. So this is exciting. Actually, now that we see these two cards, this is something that's exciting. This is going to bring change, and it's going to bring something new into your life. So October seems like a lot of potential coming up for my Cancer friends. Let's take a look at this card now, which represents the biggest challenge you're likely to face in the month of October, Cancer friends. And we've got a wolf with instinct. The energy I'm getting from this is about fighting against your instinct. I think that... Okay, here's how it goes, okay? In my personal experience, I've learned that sometimes your instincts, which I believe to be your intuition, which I believe to be your psychic understanding, which I believe to be information coming down from the higher realms, and then we process it through our psychic knowing, okay? And so that to me is what instinct is. And a lot of the times, our instinct is to do something that makes no logical sense whatsoever, okay? Sometimes our instinct tells us to do something crazy that doesn't make any sense. And the vast majority of us will not follow that instinct because it doesn't make logical sense. It doesn't fall in alignment with our programming, all those reasons. But your instinct is never wrong, not once. And what I've found is that if you are willing to follow your instinct wherever it takes you, wherever, however crazy or off the beaten track it may seem, your guidance is guiding you towards that direction for a reason. And that reason is expansion for you. And it may not seem, maybe taking up lawn bowling may not seem to be in alignment with your goal of bringing healing to the world, okay? But it might be connecting you with someone who is going to help you to bring that healing. The universe works in crazy ways that our logical mind could never understand. And so that's why it's extremely important not to ignore your instincts, to always follow your intuition, to trust it, to recognize it and to trust it. And, part of that is being able to discern between instinct and ego. And, that's one of the major obstacles to that. But, yeah, I think that might be an obstacle for a lot of you Cancers this month is separating the ego from the intuition. But I think that's going to be your biggest challenge is listening to your intuition and following it. So my advice to you this month is to, stay spiritually connected. However you experience your intuition, whatever causes you to feel it stronger, you focus on that. For me, it's meditation or tarot or, anything that forces me to use my third eye in some way. That really helps me connect to the spiritual realm. So some people connect more through their lower chakras. I connect more through my higher chakras, I find. But whatever whatever brings that intuition out of you, focus on that this month. Is going to help tremendously. Okay? So let's do a board wipe. And we're going to ask the Untamed Truth Oracle what message it has for my Cancer friends this October. What message for Cancer sun signs this October? And we've got... Oh, look at that. I was just talking about the air elements. What do you know? We've got air. I'm getting here from the sense here from this card that I'm getting is that all of our thoughts are interconnected. How does that apply to anything I've just said? All of your thoughts are interconnected. They all have cause and effect with each other, is the message that I'm getting from this. So what does that mean in a practical sense? Sorry, I'm just questioning myself here. Give me a moment to really go into this card. Okay, the feeling I'm getting here is that your thoughts are controlling so much more than you believe. Your thoughts are dictating, your physical response, your emotional response, your intuitive responses. Your logical ego thoughts have a lot of power. And I think it's very important to recognize this power and then act accordingly. If we're unconscious as to the impact of our thoughts, then we're going to just think negative thoughts, and we're just going to allow our ego mind to think negatively, and we're not going to realize how much that negative energy affects our daily life. But if we realize the importance of our thoughts, and if we realize how interconnected they are to everything that happens in our lives, then we can start to say, you know what, I want to skew my ego thoughts towards positivity. I want to focus on the positive, thereby creating more positive. Because our thoughts are helping to create our realities, and it's very important to understand that. So if you get caught in negative thinking, in depressed type thinking, if you're just wallowing in negativity, it's extremely important to realize that it's happening, and so that you can snap yourself out of it. So many people with depression, I find, are just in a negative thought spiral loop, and all it takes is just that one instance of realization that, you know what, I'm creating this negative emotional state by the way I'm thinking. What if I just think positive? What if I focus on the positive? Not to say the negative doesn't still exist, but if you only focus on the negative, you're only going to create more negative. So acknowledge the negative exists, and make a conscious decision to focus on the positive as much as you can, and your thoughts are going to be working for you, not against you. Alright, Cancer friends, that was the reading. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything's meant to apply to everybody, so take what works for you, leave the rest. If you want to check out the personal readings that I offer, you can head on over to my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. Please do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, the sharing, subscribing, the commenting. I really do appreciate all your interactions on this channel, from the small little stuff that you do to the big, great comments that you leave. I really do appreciate everything you do on this channel, and I appreciate the interaction. So thank you for being here on this little journey of ours, and I think that's going to be it. I want to wish you love and light to all my Cancer friends. I want to wish you a happy October. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.